Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in my video can be found on a public domain. And if this pertains to you, you know who you are. YouTube's a great big old place. And because my crystal ball's just not working properly, if I'm talking about a subject somebody else has covered, I make no apologies. That's just how the ball bounces. Lots of love and many blessings your way. And a great big thank you to everybody who helped me on this video. Okay, so several months ago, people were telling me that Meghan and Harry weren't together, but I really didn't believe it. They made a huge, big deal out of leaving the royal family, so certainly they'd be together, right? Every day I receive tons of information from people. Some of it's legit, some of it's gossip, some of it's whatever. But this time, I was contacted by someone pretty reputable, and they've asked to stay anonymous, and I respect that. I was told that Harry's been spotted several times within the last couple of weeks over in England. Folks even claiming to have seen Harry riding a bike. Now, I don't know if it was a motorcycle or a bicycle, either way. He was spotted just the same. A person that wants to remain anonymous told me this. Meghan and Harry had a huge falling out during the time Charles was diagnosed with the sickness. Harry felt like he needed to rush home and be with his family. And I'm being told that Meghan didn't like that. She felt they needed to do things there and get their stuff off the ground. No offense to the person that gave me the information, but initially I just didn't believe it until Jane Goodall started talking. Goodall, I don't know. What makes this information more real for me is this. Miss Jane says she's been in contact with Harry since he's moved to LA. Talking about the last time they spoke, he was absolutely miserable, just not adjusting too well. The Hollywood life is just not for Harry. And next thing we know, he's being spotted by just random people over there. Let's face it, he has enough money. He can do exactly what he wants to do. He can come and go as he pleases. So I'm just not too shocked. Not anymore. I was, but not now. At the thoughts of him being back over there with his family. Now, speaking on family, months ago we spoke about this. Let's talk about it a little more. I always heard that Meghan had a child she left behind. And I can't say if this is fact or fiction. I just know what I found. Wasn't it Samantha that said she should never be allowed to be around children? Anyway, everybody's always said she had a child from the past, and that Samantha was in fact raising this child. The child in question has the last name from Samantha's first husband, Scott Rasmussen, and her name is Noelle. Since all of this royal attention has been put on Meghan, Noelle's come out several times defending Meghan, turning her back completely on Samantha, which is ice cold in my opinion, whether she's Samantha's bio child or she came from a cabbage patch. Either way, it's rude. I always heard that Meghan did get pregnant from her high school sweetheart. And initially, I just assumed it was this guy right here that she went to prom with. But now, Daily Mail has come out with the other guy in the pictures with her. And they're saying it's her high school sweetheart by the name of Louis Seguro. He's a 41-year-old married father of two, real estate agent in Los Angeles. He sells luxury houses. In my personal opinion, just my opinion, I see somewhat of a resemblance. I do. I mean, there's clearly something else going on in this picture right here. She has a curved belly, which is totally out to here, and her back is curved. I can't really stress enough that this is simply my opinion, but in that picture, she totally looks pregnant to me. I've always heard that Samantha had some resentment towards Meghan for Meghan going on with her life. And Samantha's just kind of sitting still. And I don't feel like Noelle favors Samantha at all. She does Meghan. So could this be the child and the child's father that we've always heard about? I'd love to know your opinions on the matter, really. A few days from now, I'm going to release a video, and I cannot wait to hear how you guys feel about it. It's something pretty serious, but let me tell you this, and I'm going to let y'all go. Did you hear how Meghan described her stay with the royal family? I don't know if this lockdown's gotten the best of just about all of us, myself included. But the staff are starting to talk more than ever. They're letting it fly. Meghan was super nasty and disrespectful to them. They're saying she refused to even acknowledge them when they spoke to her first. They were not to speak to her unless she addressed them. She was very condescending, rude, ill-behaved. And if a staff member had an opinion or a suggestion, she would just walk away if she didn't want to hear it. And she loves to cut dirty looks. They said that when they seen her smiling out in public, they knew it wasn't genuine. They knew who she was. They worked for her. And not only was she a perfectionist, but a complete control freak, nothing was ever good enough for Meghan. And so now all her little friends are coming out saying that Meghan felt so overwhelmed as a royal family member. She was tired of being looked upon as a civil servant with a tiara. Oh my, no comment. If she was not a civil servant, what in the world did she think she was getting paid for? I'm curious. People like her blow my mind. I'll see y'all soon and we'll talk fast. Stay safe and be blessed.